macOS, can you install this 5-year-old program? No, I can't. The program is too old. Windows, can you install this 25-year-old program? Yes, no problem. Installed. My name is Connor. Welcome back to your daily dose of memes and subscribe. My goals when I was a kid. I want to be an astronaut, learn 6 languages, and travel the world. My goals now. If I ate lunch late, I won't be hungry enough to have to pay for dinner. Yeah, I do genuinely believe that the goals I set as a kid, like when I was 6, I was like, I want to be a doctor. Now I'm like, I barely want to go to class. A little bit different. Enter password to log in. First try, second try, and third try. Yeah, whenever I mess up my password, I always do it at a lightning speed. It's so fast, I don't even know really what I'm typing in. And if I don't get it on the second time, I do it character by character, painstakingly, typing it in bit by bit. But most of the time, I can just slam my keyboard and it's close enough and it lets me in, which I don't know if that's a good thing. Being a shop employee according to the commercials. Being a shop employee in real life. Yes, no, I genuinely feel bad for anyone when I go into any of these shops or restaurants because I just know for a fact that the number of Karens that they've had to deal with is just a number even greater than one. Even one, dealing with one Karen is not something I'd wish upon my worst enemy. And as a fast food employee or any kind of employee at Home Depot or some store like that, the number of Karens, both male and female, that you need to deal with is truly unbearable. And I do genuinely feel bad. Mosquitoes calculating the exact angle to fly past my glasses and straight into my face. I swear, during the summertime, it doesn't matter how good of a job you do at keeping your doors closed or keeping your windows shut. A mosquito will always find its way in, and it will always find its way into my room at 3 in the morning, buzz in my ear, wake me up. Yeah. It takes approximately 200,000 slaps to cook a chicken. Me, who can't afford to pay a gas bill. This sounds like something that is not true, but it's something that no one could prove it's not true, but just no one would want to go about proving that it's not true. Actually, it might totally be true. You might be able to generate enough heat with 200,000 slaps, but it's one of those things that just may or may not be true, but it really won't affect my life either way. The villain, explaining why he turned evil. The hero, knowing damn well he is going to kill him at the moment the speech ends. Dude, I swear in all the movies, I'm just like, wouldn't it make sense for someone to do something in the middle of the speech? Like, I feel like when the bad guy is giving the speech, I feel like that's when he's most vulnerable because he's like thinking about like, oh, what is he going to say? What's the ambiance? But no, it's like the hero's like, oh, wait, guys, hold up. We got to hear this guy out. Like, we got to hear him out for a second. Let him say his thing. Like, bro, this is the best time to fight him. Humans protect their children for years. Birds. Jump. Yeah, I've seen this, and I'm just saying to myself, how does the bird know how to fly? They literally knock them out of the nest, and here's the thing, when babies learn to walk, if they fall, that's okay, because they're basically on the ground anyways. But if a bird falls out of the nest and can't fly, GG, well played, he's done, bro. That bird is not surviving that fall. Not happening. The number of, dead baby birds I see in the spring on the ground is just so sad. My desktop before the Windows update. My desktop after the Windows update. I feel like I've seen this with so many company logos. Kind of the modernization, I guess. But it almost seems like the simplification, but in a terrible way. It's like, what happened to Firefox, bro? What happened to the fox on Firefox? Like, it's like that J-Schlapp meme. It's like, Firefox? 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 On a scale of 1 to 10, how bad is your pain? Pi. Explain. Well, it's at a low level, but never ending. In one of my math classes, we had to do a proof to prove that pi was actually rational, meaning that it never ended. And I had no idea what was going on the whole time. But yeah, math proofs are terrible. Just stay away. If I could give one piece of advice, it'd be stay away, dude. How lazy are you? Me. I figured out you actually didn't need to assemble these things. Yeah, I mean, in all fairness, that does actually work like a table, but I will genuinely avoid things that might be beneficial in my life if it requires me to assemble it. I will pay double for it to come assembled. I'm not even kidding. I feel like I'm not the only person who would pay a bit more if something came assembled than came in a box. Yeah, like I would rather pay a much higher shipping fee than have to figure out what the terrible instructions and how to put together parts that barely fit together in the first place, bro. Me waiting for my hand to reload after sleeping as the big spoon. I feel like I would be able to relate to this if I had a girlfriend, but well, I mean, I make YouTube videos, so you guys can figure out if that's true or not. Moving on. You're falling from a high place. Panic. You have a water bucket. Calm. You're not in Minecraft. Panic. Yeah, dude, I swear I see the most craziest Minecraft clutch videos in my recommended. And look, I can clutch with a water bucket if I'm like 6 blocks above the ground. But I see people go from like 255 blocks up and they just time it personally. I see people use hay bales. I see people, aka Dream, literally craft a boat midair. Was that actually real? I don't know, dude. It looks a little scuffed, but at the end of the day, like, I'm not the one who could tell either way. Mojang, beware. The warden, he's unkillable. The community, AFK warden farm. How to get 300 plus skull cattle. Yeah, dude, I swear. These people, these people are so smart, especially the ones who do redstone contraptions, farms, all this type of stuff. I don't know how it works. I barely can do a simple lever to a piece of TNT in redstone, and people literally make functioning computers in Minecraft. Like, bro, go work for NASA at this point, dude. When you decide to exist and now have to suffer the consequences. Oh, crap. This reminds me of probably my favorite line from The Simpsons, which is when Homer does something and, something bad happens to him. He's like, oh, why do my actions have consequences? My brain processing the thousands of background noises going on around me. My brain processing words when someone is talking to me. Yeah, I do genuinely feel this. I don't know, man. I just feel like, okay, brain, if you're so smart, then perform a social interaction impeccably. Ah, gotcha. That's what I thought. Not so smart now, are you? When you're on the 654,867th replay of that one song, and it's still a bop. I don't know if you guys have that one song, but I definitely do. And it is Everlong by the Foo Fighters. That was my #1 most played song on my Spotify Wrapped, and I only discovered it this summer. So within the span of literally 4 months, it became the most played song by far. Left-handed people trying to write without spreading the ink everywhere on the sheet. Yeah, I do feel bad, man. I'm a right-handed individual, and a lot of people I know, or most people are right-handed, but the world is not built for the left-handed people, bro. Respect to them.